In South Africa, we are battling a big problem of moral decay.
Wait, I'm so happy. My dream has finally came true.
Our people have chosen. They have intentionally decided to elevate the worst of us as if there are no good standing men and women we can elevate and emulate. They intentionally choose to encourage degeneracy. The reason why I speak of these issues is because the same person who is expected to vote for the sake of our country, to better our country, is the same person who encourages and promotes this behavior. They will call me a self-hating black for it, but what can I do? It's either I tell the truth or simply watch our country decay. We started off with prosties dancing around in demeaning ways. Zodwa Wabantu became a role model, exposing genitals in public.
And how was it when you were with Mandla? Because he had money at that time.
I was just happy that Ilabokini is a erumilam ekasi. He gave me codes for the penthouse.
Serious?
You understand? Yeah. You know.
And the penthouse.
Crusaders. You know, me thinking like, you know, jewelry like oh, you know, nanga biele lokshin, ngale ring, warm. Yeah. So
what figure Mandla, Pagi Porsche or in
Lamborghini. Yeah.
What would you guys do?
You wanted sex.
When I watched that episode with you and Kanye, I got a feeling like your son is Mandla's son.
Oh, I feel my son is still asking me like, Zuzu, tell me really, is my father or Mandla is...
Who does he think his father is?
No, he knows his father is.
Oh, he knows?
Yeah.
Your son?
Yeah, he knows.
So you know who his dad is?
Yeah.
So what did you tell us?
I didn't tell her it was a reality show for listening, viewership.
Oh, it was just part of the show. Oh,
you know,
okay.
And it was my show.
Yes.
You know.
When others saw that how you can become a celeb with this sexual immorality, many more Zodwa Wabantu started to pop up. Yes, they got their fame, but famous for what? Rich at what cost? And because society is acting like this is normal, instead of shaming behavior that we all know should be shamed, this paved the way for many others to become famous for the same thing. The interesting thing is there are podcasts who invite these people to give them a platform to vomit their beliefs. Beliefs that honestly should not be shared in public in a civilized society. Oh, and I know as fans, your justification is the podcaster is not the one spewing the nonsense, so why are you blaming them?
I know he's a friend.
So when waqala ukuthi ungasebenzi ubuskruvela.
Yes.
And then waqala wachacha ukusebenza notira ubuthi 5 to 15 eqaleni uma usedebeni imali awusho ukuthi no uya negotiate ngayo ne.
No. It's strictly 25, 35 to 40. Now ku 25 is because utira was uphele uye wathi no yazi ngenza gathering lapha uzodwa umntwanami ufuna umbone as you are mom.
Yeah.
Then you know ngeke ukhokhele uzodwa 35 while you are girls.
Yeah.
So kwenzeka kanjalo because you are friends with Tera, just like with everyone who in that.
He or she made a decision and said, let's give these people a platform. Let's give these sex workers a microphone to amplify the immorality. I mean, why not? Who cares how many people's lives will be destroyed by this? Let's do it. You as a podcaster may have not spewed the nonsense, but you certainly have spread it through your platform. Like it or not. And once they get a little famous, they start calling themselves DJs and musicians. Not too long after that, they are in the living room becoming actresses on Mubango and many other shows on SABC or Mzansi Magic. Oh, let's not forget how they are given reality shows. Now, what does that do to the young girls who are poor, who seemingly have no plan? It tells them that society does not care how you get there. Just get there and they will worship you. Now we are on another level. Skomota is the next level now. A person who clearly has mental challenges. A person who is unable to make decisions as an adult is elevated into stardom. He touches women and kisses them without permission. Why? Because the women are fine with it. It's Skomota, girl.
Wait, I'm so happy. Like I'm so. Wait, my dream has finally came true.
And because it's the famous Skomota, they become so stupid that they ignore the fact that this is a mentally challenged person who should be protected. Skomota is most likely being used to make money by someone who does not give Skomota much of it. Personally, I think this guy is being used. Instead of society protecting people like these, they are making content out of him.
So when I'm going to go to Fabuka, we lose on you for a moment, Bishop.
Nago umphatao emara usifelelele ngwa RHB umphatao usifelelele kere ke nagatao ke nene mosaji magana bela ke gojile mamre magata tshone ya goma mamre magata ke nagatao ga ra wa ngwana ka hloko mana ga ka no ne mosaji boy mosaji wa go shumisha ka re na o shumisha kang ke ra re na o shumisha ka mosaji la ka un hlokomedi wa nka pela o le mehlohlo ka moka wa enela o le mehlohlo ka moka wa nhlatswe ja o gisha kae
o tlhompha
wa nhlompa o ra everything a bana bana ke ne le ngwana le
ona ngwana le ke na mosadi o ba re ngwana le bana ba bantši ba moro
ba moro mosajela ka ne ngwana bana ba ke ba ausi ba gagwe wa nkušisha.
We have already failed to protect our women. We have set the stage for them to be used and abused, so how can we expect to see the children and disabled people protected? Why would we not allow them to suffer while we look on? Look at the way women throw themselves on this guy. It feels like this is all a social experiment. Let's see how stupid South Africans are. What kind of people will rise up among them? Which people will be allowed to be celebs? Prosties became celebs. Looters became celebs. Convicts became celebs. Now, a mentally challenged person is a celeb instead of being protected. Women are now spitting on marriages. Men are now looking down at honest work. Mentally unstable people and degenerates have become radio personalities, actresses and musicians, and then they start to dismantle societies. Then we wonder why society is on a downward spiral. Really? It didn't start in South Africa, by the way. These are parts of the African American culture that Black South Africans seem to love so much. There too, we have prosties becoming very famous musicians and celebrities.
We're about to make history with the first female president. The first Black female president. Let's get this done, Hottie. Hottie for Harris.
They come from strip clubs and sing profanities and become celebs. That culture is here right now. Our own Black society has sadly become that. People that sing about their genitals and buttocks every time. People that celebrate the degeneration of the Black family are people you elevate, all while calling it art and music. Remember that the people we elevate to popularity and fame as a society say a lot about us as a society. And you know what's worse? While you elevate these dangerous characters, they are actually real artists that you could be elevating. Why are we not celebrating and strengthening our real artists and musicians? We need the best of them to be up front. Musicians like Zahara, musicians like Yvonne Chaka Chaka, high quality stuff, you know? Not what we've been seeing of late. People like Skomota should be protected like children, not exposed to alcohol and loose women.
What's wrong? Commander, Samaya Kamola already beggar resolve issue.
The government institutions that are supposed to keep an eye on little things like these are nowhere to be seen. But there is no surprise there. Again, it really feels like we are in a social experiment. Let's see if South Africans protect him or if they use him as their court jester. I guess we can't really expect the ANC to intervene in such matters, as they actually use some of these kinds of people for their own benefit. Why? Because they know that our people love them. Who else does it? Parties like the MK Party and the EFF. They use the things that we allow to trend, the things that we elevate, the things that we communicate to them are important to us. Those are the things that they campaign with. Similar to Kamala Harris campaigning with people like Beyonce, Cardi B, and Megan Thee Stallion. These characters will support the ANC for an amount. What their endorsement of the ANC does to you and the nation, they couldn't care less. To them, it's about getting that bag. We seriously need to start taking charge of our culture. We need to start being selective about the types of people who become influencers among us. Let us sort it out. Let us be better. Please share this video far and wide. If you haven't already, please subscribe and join our channel membership. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Katlego. This is Citizen Concerned. And until next time, beware of the comrades.